long, short, bushy, or still working on it? If you've been wondering why it feels like you've stepped back to the 80s with men's facial fashion, well, don't fear. It's not because Tom Selleck all of a sudden became popular again. It's for a good cause. While it is fun, there is a serious side to this.
We're encouraging guys to look into their prostate health and just general health altogether.
Over 25,000 men in Canada will be diagnosed with prostate cancer, 3,000 in BC alone. About 4,100 will die from it. Prostate cancer is the most common cancer amongst men, which is why raising awareness is so important.
We got over 70 members registered under our team name, SAANICH Charitable. And so things are going really well. I think we've raised over well into the 2000s.
The SAANICH firefighters have hopped on board for Movember, an annual fundraising event that started in Australia 7 years ago. About 80% of this team is growing it out.
I think each guy contributes in his own way. So, I don't think Brian and I are the strongest mustache growing guys.
And it's not just the firefighters growing it out. Chefs are doing it too.
I hadn't grown a mustache since I was, or actually a goatee since I was about 19, so I was really afraid of nothing happening, so I cheated a bit that you're not supposed to. I started a few days before. So today's 15th, I've done it in about, I'd say 17 or maybe 18 days.
And while he's liking it, the significant other has a different view.
I'm loving it. Most everyone around me, not so much, especially my wife.
Like heels are for women, facial hair is for men. You can grow it, trim it, shave it, make designs in it. There's even an American Mustache Institute giving you information on all things stash. The chevron, the horseshoe, pyramid, anyone? But if you're going to grow it, there are some rules.
I think the biggest thing is just embrace what you have. You know what I mean? Don't try and go all spindly and twisty. You don't have the time. You've got 30 days.
And gentlemen, just make sure you have some handy wipes and a mirror handy.
The largest tip I can say to recommend to people for grooming your mustache is clean the bottom line. Clean it and keep it out of your mouth, because the natural enemy of the mustache are things like soup, lattes, foamy beers, you know, these kinds of things like just collect on your face when you have a mustache.
And ladies, don't think you can't help out. The Larkin Sparrow Boutique in Cook Street Village has found a way.
Well, what they can do if they can't grow their own stash, they can buy one at Larkin Sparrow.
They've sold hundreds of these, with all proceeds going to Movember.
It has been extremely successful. People out there want to support cancer research and cause and raise awareness for it.
All right, ladies, even though we can't grow stashes, well, we can support the men who do. We can be Mo sisters. Hot, isn't it? In Victoria, I'm Shetta Singh for The Daily.